You can taste the excitement here in Indianapolis. Welcome to the NBA here on side Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from David West?
Really a physical, imposing player, Kevin, and he brings that to bear at every opportunity. He's never someone to back down, especially when the intensity ramps up. I mean, he seems to throw his weight around and just bring that energy that you need.
Low in terms of how he gets it done inside.
Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule.
Basketball prior to the All-Star break. They want to have some positive momentum going into that break. And the way they're playing, they're going to have it.
Well, definitely.
6 to shoot. That doesn't go either for George.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Caleb Canales and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about David West and what makes him with his shooting. He can have a quiet night and still drop 20 and 10. So we've got to stay
up top, defended by Young. The shot by George, no good.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Lee, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
That free throw from Lee is good.
Finds him and quickly.
Tries from 16, but they get it back. Blair, the pass to Lee. Tries again. Blair trying to get open. And at last, they get one to fall. Now here is Hill, averaging 10 points per contest. And Matthews kicks to Hill. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Hill's got 5 points so far. It's a rebound. Blair can't hit. Hill. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Here's Mahimi. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot tonight. In low to Hill. Got a piece of it. Young against Hill. Leads him in there. And there's Paul George.
25%. Not good.
Hill defended by Mahimi. And the basket by Hill.
Big numbers.
Chris Singleton, he's checked in for the Pacers. Lee, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. Back to George. A 3-ball. That's good. George has got 7 points.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Moving it up. Here's George. Here's Singleton. And he finishes nicely on the way. Balls at Chicago after this one. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the 3rd of 7 straight on the road. Right side George. Puts it up from 15. Good, and it's Hill. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. The 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Detroit game plays out for sure. The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Lee kicks to Blair. Back to Lee. Again, the Lakers. Here is Hill. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's George finishing it off.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch.
Really out of his rhythm.
And it's Lee penetrating. And that one's good. Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
George with the screen on Lee. Hill dishes to George. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only got...
Goodwin's checked in for Beasley. And Mo Williams subbed in for Nick Young. There's Lee with the three. They get it back. And the basket by Hill.
They like him, a guy who contributes each and every night by doing just the little things and doing them well, like getting on the floor for loose balls.
That's good. And that's 17 points for Paul George.
And he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
And the Lakers have possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Williams passes to Lee. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
This team, tremendous communication and alertness.
They get the rebound. Biombo, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse. A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make.
Is checked in. Takes the turnaround Jay. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Outside Williams. Lets it go with the three. Gets it to go. Williams has got 7 points. Pass to West. Lee with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Hardy passes to Humphries. West with the block. And now in transition, it's Roy. Here we go. And it's blocked by Newton. Lee up top. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. That is good. Lee dishes to Young. It's Beasley on the wing. Back to Young. It's Beasley on the wing. Young outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Roy attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished.
And here is Lee. He's got 25. Beasley, the pass to Lee. It's good from about 19 feet. Lee's got 27 points. Here's Roy. Can't get it to go. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers lead by 7. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. It's been one outstanding game from Lee.
Yeah, it's been a lockdown defensive effort from him through the first 2 quarters. He's just swatting shots away.
Well, the reach and the timing he's shown to get to some of these shots has been really impressive. He looks like he has telescope arms out there. He's like an octopus.
Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. George Hill out there with Matthews. And it's Mahinmi in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. On the wing, Hill. Pass to Mahinmi. Deflects the pass. Beasley with the steal. He kicks to Young. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Young. That's also good. So he back to Matthews for 3. The shot's good on the assist by West. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Great D that time from Mahinmi.
Trying to figure out why a team that was so potent last year is now squarely in the middle of the pack.
Well, they went through a few changes in the offseason, but not enough where you'd think.
Releases. He is hauled in by Paul George. George has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He dishes it to Matthews. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance.
Lee kicks to Blair. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Hill against Lee. It's back to Hill. Working inside. Shoots from the right block. And that is good. After 2 of 8. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And George with the stuff.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going. Lee goes in. Makes the lead pass. Hill Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. The second foul of the game. Deep two from Hill. It's good from the top of the key. Lee kicks to Biombo. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain. Newton defended by Mahinmi. Lee outside. They get it again. He feeds it to Goodwin. There's the dish to Lee. Kicks to Humphries. Passes it to Newton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lee gets the bucket.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well.
Goes up off the inbound, and the layup good by Hill. Lee outside. Here's Humphries, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way.
Against Lee, feeds to Matthews. On the wing, George. The three, gets it to go. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
The drive by Lee. And again, it's the Lakers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Well, guys, for a point guard, he
He can play way above the rim.
The tray. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 9 assists now tonight.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having...
Out to Lee. Up and in on the layup. Lee's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their levels with. But you can't fault him for taking it when your defense backs off like that.
And it's Lee penetrating. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided here for a while now.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have come from the paint.
That free throw from Lee is good. Here's Hutchinson. Out to Miller. Wide open look. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Passes to Lee. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
The Pacers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Back to Granger. That's good. He goes in. Beasley right side. Pass to Hardy. Back to Beasley. All alone. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Outside for Roy. Just 4 to shoot. There's the three. No good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. So the Lakers 5 right now. Lee is in at the point. He's out there with Mo Williams. And it's Hardy in at the small forward position. Granger misses.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
17 seconds of the shot clock.
Here's Lee. Gives him the lead pass. Stolen by Granger. Now here's Roy. Hits despite the tough D. George against Beasley. Back to George. Lets the three fly. Good. With the shot. And Matthews gets it to go. The kick out to Matthews. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
Something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen...
Lakers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And Lee with the stuff. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Back to Young. Three-pointer. Shot's good. Right side Matthews. Unloads. Lee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's West. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And back to Matthews. Fires for 3. Good. And Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the...
And it's Lee penetrating. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on David West. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. The shot by George, no good.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
They kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch. An 8-rebound advantage like the one.
That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Well, their worst fear can't...
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I can roast, I can